Hey Fit 30ers, what's doing? Another recipe by Paul, vegan. Righto, one of my favourite, and as again in my last video, I think we pretty much use bits and pieces of what was in the fridge. I didn't really particularly go out shopping for it, which is great. And it doesn't have to be expensive, as I said. It does not have to be expensive. And do not be concerned too anal about weighing things and being, has to be, you know, this or that, and just a nice healthy portion size. I'll show you that at the end of the video. And this is a one meal sort of thing. I'm adding lentils this time. I think the last meal I cooked, we incorporated chickpeas and black beans. So lentils, great for the vegan. I mean, look, people might say to you about protein, being a vegan, but you know what? Look at a silverback gorilla. They just eat grass and whatever they eat. Look how strong they are, for God's sake. Super strong. They don't eat meat. And the silverback gorilla could knock your head off. So all these vegetables here are full of protein, particularly the, actually I've got it with me, the chickpeas. They're super high in protein. So never be concerned about that. Okay guys, we're going to start with some onions. We're going to chop up. This here will serve around, look, there's 3 of us tonight, so this will serve the 3 of us, and I'll show you portion sizes in the end so you can get it right. At the end of the day, it's just really about common sense. Not over portion sizing, but making it a good size, because you don't want to be making it too small for your 30 days and really trying to get better results having smaller portions or no meal at all. It's all about a good portion size but a healthy version of what you used to eat, which is probably not so healthy maybe. Now you're on track eating healthier. Fantastic. Righto, here we go. So we're chopping an onion up. Nothing fancy, we're just gonna, what I like to do is, I'll show you 1 second. Some of you may have onion chopping machines. As far as tricks go with not crying with onions, well, I've never discovered one yet. I've seen some crazy stuff. Stick a piece of bread in your mouth. Have a cup of tea. That's not going to help you not cry, but anyway. So onions, chop them up in a sort of rough dice. So I go that way, and just sort of slice it this way. Remember, tuck that thumb in behind your fingers, so we're not chopping our thumb off. So I just, you know, it doesn't have to be rough, it doesn't have to be too fancy. You're in a rush, you're a busy mum and dad. So we're going to saute this off. Put the stove on. So we're going to put a bit of splash of olive oil in the pan, just a splash, and we're going to saute the onions off, bring out the flavour. Good thing about doing that with onions, especially the brown onions, going to bring out the flavour of the onions. So we're going to do that first, and while that's happening, while the pan's heating up, we're going to do, so what I like to do is be organised. My tip for you would be organised and shop, so you've got stuff in the cupboard that you can make your meal with. Because you tend to, when you don't have the food in your cupboard, make bad choices. And having the food in the cupboard makes it so much easier. I have my bowls here, this is just the way I do it. So I slice up onions, put it in my bowl. That way I can take it over to my pan and just whack it in. You know, you'll see later. Anyway, I've got some corn I found in the fridge, so I'll throw that in. As I said, it's just mixed up. Nothing sort of random about it, or it's all random actually. But no particular ingredients. I always try to incorporate the beans, the lentils, or the chickpeas, or the black beans, which are so good for vegans. It's so important for vegans. And I was thinking some mushrooms. No one heard me there. My family don't like mushrooms, but if I make it small enough, I'll eat it. It's all good. And mushrooms are super cool. Super good, super cool. Righto, so we get this here. My pan's heating up, so I'll get the corn. Just take the kernels off. So once again, same again, back into my bowl here. So I'm nice and organised. Because if I got it organised, guys, if I put these in the bowls, take it out of a hot pan, saute the onions, bang, 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 4 or 5 steps. I've got my spaghetti cooked off, happy days, it won't take long at all. So mushrooms, here we'll slice some of them up as well. Slice some mushrooms up. And nothing fancy, it doesn't have to be, look at me, I'm just whacking it on the bench here. Make it sort of chunky, rustic style, really, because mushrooms are going to break down anyway. In the bowl here. Look at that. Okay. A sweet potato, you want no sweet potato? I don't know, I do anyway. So sweet potato, slice, 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 bang, pan's heating up. Okay, splash of olive oil, can you still see me? Over there you can. I'll bring the camera over shortly, guys. And check out what I'm doing over here, but I'm just going to throw the onions in the pan while I'm chopping up, alright? So don't freak out. We can't see what's going on. It's okay, I'll bring you over shortly. Okay, so rough chop with the sweet potato. Same again. It doesn't have to be all, fancy, nice neat cuts, just rustic style cuts. It's all going to be breaking down in the pan and all the nice flavours are going to come out. Food's you've got to bring the flavours out, especially onions. Put them in first, okay? And then we'll probably saute off the root vegetables. The mushrooms. Okay, so we've got that. Actually, I'll whack some pumpkin in. Why not? Down that in the fridge as well. There's a few things that vegans, you guys probably know that, being vegans, that you should have in the cupboard always. Staple things. Same again, just rough, nothing fancy. So, really like a chunky, look, you're really like prepping up food, like vegetables for a chunky soup, if you like. Okay, and then, I'm not normally this messy as I go. We're going to try and make this a 10-minute video. A cup of tea, da-da-da. I'll bring you over here shortly. Now, earlier in the last video I used broccolini. I keep forgetting the name of it, broccolini. Bocconcini is a cheese in it. And I kept the stalks. Happy days, man, happy days, as Jamie Oliver would say. So I use the stalks, fine chopping the stalks, What's wrong with that? And it's sweet and juicy, yummy. Don't throw that stuff out, you can use it, It's great for a soup if you're making a soup. Okay, here we go. In a pot, in a bowl. Righto. My broccolini. I don't know how I'm going for time. I think it's 6-7 minutes. I'll be sweet. I'll kick it in. Okay, I'll bring this all over here. I'll bring it over in a sec. Okay, guys. Bring it all over. As you see, I've got my little bowls of everything. All chopped up here. Right. Righto. I'll bring you guys over, eh? Here we go. Righto, let's rock and roll. Over this way. Oh, yeah, right. How's that good? Let's see. Let's have a look here, eh? Just try and lower this down so you can see what's doing. Okay. Oh, shivers. That's it there. That's up there. Let's have a look here. Okay. It's on this thingamajig. Righto. Okay. As you can see, my onions are sauteing in the pan there. It's easier this way. That's all right, I think. Cool, saute in the pan, okay. There we go. Right. Got my little glove here. Hello! I painted a little face on it, see his eyes, his mouth, anyway. Then a sidetrack full. Okay, onions are sauteed. I'm going to throw my lentils in. That's 1 tin of lentils. Washed off. I'll throw them in. Get a bit of saute. Lovely. So we got 1 onion in here so far. We got 1 tin of lentils washed off. You can put chickpeas in if you want, or the black beans, or whatever beans you like. This is just a bit. I didn't use lentils in my last recipe, so it's time to get some lentils in our system, and so I'm using these. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'll throw the mushrooms in. It's 2 mushrooms. As I said, it's going to feed about 3 or 4 people. This sort of stuff's always better the next day. You have for lunch, whatever, another meal for tomorrow, or tomorrow night, whatever. Well, happy days. You see what's going on here? I'll bring you over here, actually. What about that one? Oh, that's cool, eh? That's cool enough. Righto. Getting a cup of tea. Okay, mushrooms. Now there's only like a swig of, I mean, try to buy organic wherever I can. It's an olive oil, an organic brand. So I try it when I can. So that's in there. Let's just splash that at the start. That's about it. I don't put any more at the end. Okay, so we've got our sweet potato, which is around, I think a quarter sweet potato. That's gone in. I'll just whack it all in together now. Who gives, really in the day, it's all got to mix up and cook up. Happy days. Happy days. Lovely jubbly. Corn. Remember I found the corn in the fridge? Remember I found the broccolini, not bocconcini, in the fridge. So I just chop up the stalks and then throw them in as well. Why not? And also, guys, this was at Coles the other day, and it's a mixed salad type thing. Like it's just a mixed salad. This thingamajig, vegetable mix. It's got carrot, red cabbage, whatever. It was discounted. I grabbed it. I can use it for this if I want to. I might even put a handful of this in. It's because you can just use this instead if you want. If you're not really into chopping things up, just get bags of this stuff. Happy days. Who cares? It's vegetables. It's yummy. It's good for your body. Yum yum yum. Pig bum. Okay. So I'm sauteing this all up. Now, mind you, I'm normally a bit tidy in this. I'm just cranking this out for you guys. Okay, so you see the spaghetti I got cooked off here? Now, this spaghetti, this pasta is a peas, lentils, chickpeas and portobello bean pasta. So try to stay away from the crappy cheap white pasta. Really just claggy flour and water and doing good. At least this has got some good stuff in it. Or a good substitute is brown rice. I love putting brown rice under this instead of the pasta. Good and healthy. And don't be too put off by it shouldn't be having pasta. It's okay, so in moderation. We're not going to have a big bowl of pasta with creamy sauce and all that sort of thing and bacon and everything like that. There's just going to be a little bit of pasta on the bottom and the lovely vegetables and the tomato and curry and everything on the top, okay? So don't stress out. It's all about poor size control and just eating healthy food, This whole program is really about getting you back on track and guiding you in the right direction it's a great system to use and develop healthy eating habits again. And you know what, it's so much better feeling healthy. Eating healthy, you make you feel healthy, your mind, your energy and your attitude towards life, quite frankly. Okay, so I'm cooking it a bit longer. What I'll do, guys, is I'll throw in some, I won't get right into it, I'll throw in some stock. I've got some vegetable stock here, organic vegetable stock, you can make your own. I bought some, throw some of that in. I'll throw that in, actually I'll throw it in now, who cares? Throw it in now. Okay, so bring out the flavours of those vegetables. Probably a little bit more to cook that normally. That's going to be okay. For the sake of this video, I'm going to add the stock now, okay? I'm trying to crank it along. Actually, I love curry powder, so I'm going to add some curry powder as well. I love curry powder. That's probably, I suppose, a good tablespoon. Turmeric, I love turmeric, it's so good for you. Teaspoon of turmeric. Seasoning. With this sort of stuff, the seasoning, the turmeric, the curry powder, don't add too much because you can't take it out. So try and add small amounts at what you think it might be, and then when you taste it as you go along, add more at the end you can. It's impossible to take salt and pepper out. You get good at it instead of 8, 9 sort of twists and whatever. Same with pepper, I love pepper. You can put some chili powder in if you like. It's really what you like. If you like lots of chili, put some chilies in for God's sake, doesn't matter. This is just a bowl of this, a big pan of vegetables, sauteed up, your vegetables, whatever you like, sauteed up. And don't be too concerned about the portion sizes that are going into the pan, because the portion size that goes in your plate is going to be different. This is just a big pile of vegetables sauteed up, and you're going to have this for tomorrow as well. So there's the curry powder. It's good to get that in, cook the curry powder a little bit as well. And my chicken stock. Hopefully I'm going too fast here, guys. Cup of tea, soda. Okay, so we're going to add some chicken stock, well, I'll add, that's about 3/4 of that litre container of chicken stock. And I'll also add this crushed tomatoes here, okay? So I'll add a can of crushed tomatoes as well. Oh, I think the thingamajig's broken, I think. Oh, I think it's broken. It's okay. Stay calm. That's alright. I have to use potato peeler. It's alright. The little Duva deck is broken, so we'll use the can opener. You know, the good thing about, you know, stuff out of the fridge, you don't have to be going. The good thing about vegan is, I mean, you save on money, of course. You're not buying no red meat and everything. So, let's see there. I'm not vegan, my whole family is. So, you know, I've had to sort of adjust my cooking over the years to, because I do all the cooking in the house. So. Slave, eh? How's that? Righto. So that's a tin of crushed tomatoes, okay? We've got about 3/4 litre thing of stock. And we're not done, but what I'll do is, for the sake of the video, we'll finish up shortly. The mix will reduce a little bit. I'll probably add some more salt and pepper maybe more curry, I'm not too sure. Depends what you fancy. And I'll reduce it a bit, because at the moment it's a bit soupy. I'll reduce it a little bit, cook the vegetables a bit more, bring the flavours out. And then season it again, test the seasoning at the end of it. Make sure it'll taste yummy. You've got to season food, salt, pepper. Make it taste yummy. And whatever spices you like. Obviously you can't get carried away with ginger and stuff like that. But so I'll let them reduce a little bit more. At the moment it's a bit of a soup. We'll reduce a bit more, a bit thicker. Then I'll hit. Well, good way to tip 2 guys is to heat pasta up. This is cold now. I'll boil a jug. I'll put whatever portion size pastas I want into my pot. Like say 4 portions of pasta, and then I'll pour water from the jug over this and drain this off into a colander. It's a good way to heat your pasta up. With just boil the jug and tip it over with whatever pasta you need. So okay, and that's about it. Yeah, as I said, the portion sizes, you know, it's really a nice healthy portion size. Calorie wise, this is going to be great. It's all full of vegetables, there's no too many calories in there. And it's exactly what your body needs in this program. So anyway, happy eating, and we'll talk soon guys, and enjoy. Bye bye.